What is up, guys and gals? Welcome to another episode of the Nonstop Review. I am your host, as always, Devon, and joining me equally as always is Rick.
Hello, everyone.
Today we are starting our journey into Season 5 of Steven Universe. It's an exciting time. Last season ended with quite the cliffhanger. I'm looking forward to seeing how long it takes to pay off. So, over to Rick.
Yeah, it's Steven Universe, Season 5, Episode 1, Stuck Together. 3, 2, 1, and go.
And it's so jarring having the usual cheerful opening.
Yeah, knowing exactly what happened last time and what's going to have to follow. I think that's part of why they make it so short.
Yeah, maybe. Now, it says Stuck Together, and we know Lars is also captured, so I'm going to assume the Stuck Together references Steven and Lars.
Or the Topazes.
Well...
Ah, yeah. Good old Aquamarine being a little shit, as always.
Yeah...
Yeah, so the reason Lars is still here is because he chickened out of saving Sadie, and he hid on the ship, and now they're fucked off.
Well, I even said on the episode where, like, Lars was a coward in the worst possible way. No one's going to blame you for being scared, but you've got to... Yeah, there's certain acts that are somewhat unforgivable.
Yeah.
Am I right in assuming Topaz never actually talks?
They do.
There you go. There's not really much to say right now because we're just getting some general antagonising from Aquamarine.
Oh yeah, Aquamarine's... no, not Aquamarine. Lars is getting sat on, essentially, ain't he?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, his head's coming out of her ass.
Well, at least Lars acknowledges that he fucked up.
Yep.
Well, good. Right. No, Stephen, sometimes people need a little shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I get it. Stephen's deal is that he's always positive and he's always supportive, but sometimes the best way to support someone is say, yeah, you did fuck up, get over it.
He's gonna have to... He's trying to...
You can see what he's trying to do, but it's not going to work.
Yeah, he immediately undoes it by having to explain to Lars that he's doing that.
Well, they're her gems, aren't they? So chances are she can hear.
Yeah,
How
totally.
are you alive, Lars? Like, I know gem bodies are meant to be projections of light, but they clearly weigh something because he's in discomfort.
Hmm. Teenagering intensifies.
Can Topaz actually not hear? Because you think she'd be a bit interested in this part of the conversation.
Yeah.
Now, that's funnier to us in the UK because pants means underwear here.
Hmm.
Does Stephen
I'm
wear tidy
reminded.
whities?
Like, okay.
Yeah, it's one of those where, okay, on one hand, Stephen didn't fully explain the plan. On the other hand, Lars can be a bit more helpful here.
Yeah. Yeah, he didn't say that you all had to keep a hold of them.
Dude, how big do you think your trousers are? Like, I'm not on Lars's side here, but what the fuck does Stephen actually want?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. It's like, Stephen should just be like, Lars, I am literally always afraid. Sometimes you have to get over it.
Yeah, always afraid. Sometimes, yeah, you just have to put on a sunny face.
God, we were talking about FF10 not too long ago. It's literally Una.
Yeah. Well, here's the other thing. He also should be included in everyone.
It does look like Topaz is just smiling off to the left.
Yeah. Although we do know it's like a bottom lip.
Yeah. Everything is awful.
Oh no! I think she started to. She's changed her expression. Oh no, she hasn't.
Oh, she's crying.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting her to sound like that.
Nope. Literally always someone between us. Now they're all wet.
I do like how Topaz is ignoring the fact that they were totally willing to fucking disrupt her ass, though.
Oh yeah, totally.
Well,
Yeah, Aquamarine knows something's up because Topaz has got an expression.
man, gems are kind of idiots.
Yeah.
Why would you say that out loud, Larsy boy? Aquamarine is not weak, that's the problem here.
No. Look at that face.
Oh wow, it's almost as if someone bigger and stronger than you is really dangerous when they snap.
Mm-hmm. As if she's not going to do literally the same thing right now.
That's always the problem in these scenarios. And this is why Garnet joined the Crystal Gems.
Mm-hmm. That's literally the most reasonable that Aquamarine ever gets.
I'm genuinely stunned that didn't end in a poofing.
Yeah.
If anything, Lars is probably technically safer right now because Lars isn't a war criminal.
Yeah.
But that's a fucking hell of a way to end that episode. Jesus, I don't even want to fucking do the breakdown. I just want to move on to the next episode. But that's not how the show works. 1 second. That's the end of the episode, Rick. What did you think?
It was slow, but that was to its credit. It gave us a lot more insight into Lars being a person rather than just a comedic effect. How about you? What do you think?
These episodes, when it's essentially just two people having a chat, are always the most interesting.
Yes.
But, you know, there was a lot... I don't think Steven Universe would be as popular if it wasn't 10 minutes per episode. However, it being 10 minutes, it did not work to its credit here. I would have liked Lars's character growth to take a bit longer, but I understand that due to the nature of time constraints, that just simply wasn't possible.
Yeah, totally. Like, everyone wants a 20-minute or even 50-minute version of the Stewie and Brian in a vault episode.
No, you don't. That's a bad example you picked. That involved eating poo.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't a good episode. Anyone who thinks that's a good episode is a fucking idiot.
I think that's actually the point where I realised that Family Guy had kind of jumped the shark.
That was the point? That was super late.
Yeah, I'd been watching pretty much every episode until then.
Oh, you poor soul.
Yeah.
Anyway. Favourite moment?
My favourite moment was when Topaz broke down, because it showed us that even someone who is a professional goon, as it were, can still have feelings. How about you? What was your favourite moment?
Yeah, my favourite moment was very much in a similar vein, in that Aquamarine having a moment of compassion. If it even was compassion, but you know, granted she had just got her arse handed to her, but
by a lower gem form, yeah.
But you know, the fact that that the moment they split, she didn't immediately poof one or both of them. Like, I'd consider that compassion for that level of villain.
Yeah, I guess partly because they'd basically just arrived, and if she did that, she'd have to explain why she didn't have her hired muscle, and also how she managed to do it without her hired muscle when clearly, you know, she needed it for transportation purposes.
Yeah.
It as in muscle, not referring to Topaz as it, you know, sorry. But yeah.
Okay, I'm glad we live in a society where we have to do those clarifications. It's a fucking cartoon about rocks. You know, sometimes it works in context. You weren't being derogatory. It's all about tone. Anyway, lesson over. Rick, we need to christen in our new MVP board. Brand new, nothing on there. Who's going on it?
I think I'm going to give it to Topaz, because I think it's possibly the only time that Topaz can ever get an MVP. She went above and beyond her orders, tried to do the right thing. Yeah, she got foiled, but the fact that she was willing to do so meant that we had more than just one conversation all episode, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. Although this episode was pretty much just two conversations.
Yeah.
And that's fine. It worked.
How about you? Who's your MVP?
I can't believe the words are coming out of my mouth, but the MVP is one Lars Beriga.
Yeah.
He had immense growth, and while I don't really know how to phrase this bit, while he is still a massive coward and somewhat of a bellend, he at least acknowledges the fact that he is a massive coward and somewhat of a bellend. And you know, you've spoiled last episode that he becomes a pirate at some point, so I'm going to assume this is the beginning of that journey.
Yeah, to a degree.
So,
he comes out of his shell and actually grows as a person.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see if he gets a moment at some point down the line where it's literally him having to choose between running and hiding and saving someone else, mirroring the Sadie moment, only this time he picks the right fucking option. But only time will tell. Next episode is going to probably be interesting because I've seen the title and it looks like we're getting a diamond confrontation. So until then, guys.
Yep, you're going to be good fight from me.